let's go ahead and get started. So, magic and Christianity. Magic and sorcery are usually associated with being antithetical to Christianity. However, history shows us a different story. Magic, in and of itself, does not belong to paganism, and it has a rich history within Christianity. Numerous court cases, as well as papal bulls throughout history, prove that the use of spells, invocations, rituals, etc., have been utilized by both the priesthood and the laity throughout history. And I do want to make a special mention here about the court cases. If you ever do decide to get your hands on a copy of Anathema, Maranatha, a lot of the curses and the darker magics that the book references are known because it went to court, being that occultism, witchcraft, sorcery, whatever, during medieval times in England and Ireland, stuff like that, would have been, if not illegal, highly frowned upon, right? Though the polemics of the time would not have allowed for someone to get away with that kind of thing, and so a lot of times it went to court. Some may even want to go as far as saying those types of accusations could be a predecessor for the witch hunts that would come a few centuries later here in the U.S. But there are quite a few court cases where people would, I don't know if you could call it suing, I don't know if they had that back then, but people were taken to court over their alleged usage of dark magics, right? So that's how we know a lot of this. And then also the popes would send out, release, I don't know what the proper term is, papal bulls, papal edicts, right? And the only reason they would do this is if these things were being done, right? They would send out bulls and edicts saying, you know, people who do such things. For example, there's the case of priests using the mass, right? During the mass, they would utter curses and, you know, perform maledictions for the laity for money, right? There were papal bulls issued to prevent this, saying that any priest that engaged in this would be excommunicated. There would be no need to issue such a bull and get it out to all of Christendom if it wasn't happening, if it was a fanciful, you know, new ager, right? There is no need to release that kind of information if it's not being done. So it was being done. And that's how we know a lot of this. What's up, Venom? What's going on, man? You really want Anathema Maranatha? It's from Three Hands Press. I mean, it's a paperback, so I don't see why it wouldn't be available on Amazon. But if it's not available on Amazon, it's from Three Hands Press. So you can visit their website and take a look. I do actually have a second copy of Anathema Maranatha that I've been thinking about giving away in like a giveaway or something like that. I just don't know how to do any of that sort of thing. But I accidentally got a second copy shipped to me, unopened. It's still in the package from over a year ago. And I thought about, you know, holding like a contest or something like that, and letting the winner have it. But I don't know how to go about doing that. So I'm just here finishing up a couple of chores, taking out the trash. Be right back. No problem, Issa. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. All right, continuing. There are even numerous cases of God himself using magic, though Christians would term it a miracle, to bring about his will. If we are made in his image, shouldn't we be able to engage in the exact same exertion of our will? However, for the purposes of our study, we will be focusing on the curses that God enacted rather than him using magic or miracles in totem, right? We will be focused on the imprecatory acts rather than all acts.